Should animals be used for biomedical research? Yes. Animals should be used for biomedical testing, but only under certain conditions. We'd be looking at the argumental association with animal testing, ethical argument progression, my solution to the issue, and then the conclusion. Animal testing. In order for an argument to be made about there needs to be some proof that testing is beneficial. It all comes down to the specific animal that's being tested as well as the experiment that's being done. Although in some situations, the use of animals in experience doesn't yield adequate results, when the correct animal is matched with the right study, it can simulate effects nearly identical to those that are produced from humans. But when matched incorrectly, the risk for adverse drug reactions, or ADRs, raises. In some situations, the researchers aren't able to predict whether ADRs will happen or not. But that only happens in about 1 in 10,000 cases, so that isn't an immediate concern. Overall, with the low risk for drawbacks and high chance of amazing results, when the specific animal is chosen for the right study, an argument for animals in biomedical research is clear. Animals being used in biomedical research isn't a new idea. Neither is the ethical argument. The UK has been the pioneer of ethical argument research in this field. They've created their own set of rules for animal usage that is based around the overall welfare of the animals that are partaking in the study. However, they have received backlash from animal rights extremist groups that have deemed any type of animal testing as unethical. However, in gene mutation cases, it was found that only 36% of animals found any type of discomfort, which is a very low percentage. In order to settle debates between groups, researchers came up with 5 moral characteristics that animals may have when partaking in these studies. Sentience, higher cognitive capacities, the capacity to flourish, sociability, and possession of life. These characteristics are general concerns that can be taken into account in any form of life. Now my solution. With all things being said, yes, animals should be used for biomedical research, but they must be raised in a lab and the benefits must outweigh the costs. When using wild animals in research, they are being forced to live against their nature as they are living in a lab. So lab-grown animals are preferable because then they are being put in a situation that goes with their nature. Then by cost, I'm referring to the drawbacks from using animals, such as ADRs, as said earlier. By considering this, we make sure that animals aren't being used for the wrong reasons or overused, which increases the likelihood that the right animal is matched with the right experiment and the chances for adverse drug reactions are lowered. The use of animals in research, when used ethically correct, can yield amazing results that parallel the achieved results when tested on humans. With all the differing views on the issue, a clear-cut solution may never be achieved in our lifetime. But as we move on to the future, animal testing is needed for our world to progress.
Liam, how valid and reliable are the sources you used, and how did you judge that?
They are very reliable from what I found because of the recency of them. A lot of them have been made in the past couple of years. A lot of them have been made in the past couple of years and have a lot of other sightings and sources that are adequate.
Okay, thank you. What additional questions emerged from your research, and why are they important?
Other questions that some of them I might not have included are, what are the comparisons between animals being used in the testing compared to humans? And that's important because then when we look at the ethical argument of using animals compared to humans, we can see like the parallels of how good each interaction will yield.
Okay, thank you. Another round of applause.